Wednesday puzzle, New York Times. Luke K. Schreiber is the constructor. Let's do it. Let's do this thing. What do we have here? We have squares. There's cool little Tetris pieces in there. Not quite Tetris pieces. They're like a Blocus piece in there. All right, best of the best is the elite, is the top. Optima, I don't know. Lone shark, I don't know. Usurer, that's what it is, a lone shark. Anno Domini, in the year of our Lord. Well, for those who are into Jesus, which is, nothing wrong with it. Anyway, experiment subject, I don't know. Some foreigners who have yet to make contact are ETs. Although, have they yet to make contact? It depends on whom you ask. Nickel and Dimer, I don't know. Has no more. Is out. We're out of it. Phooey! I don't know. News anchor Erin Burnett. What's she on? CNN, I think? I don't watch the news too much on TV. Iroquois Nation would be Seneca. The word with lawyer or balloon. A trial lawyer or a trial balloon. $1 is a clam. It'll cost you 100 clams. Wharton degree. You probably get an MBA from Wharton. I do not have an MBA from Wharton. I do have a BA and an MA, but neither of them are from Wharton. But that's not the point. The point is I like crossword puzzles, and that's why we're here. This is Solve with Steve. I love solving crossword puzzles. It's a lot of fun. You having fun? I don't have an MA, I have an MAT, by the way, but that's beside the point. It's not quite the same. But details, schmeetails. Let's get back to the puzzle. I'm having fun. If you're having fun, good. Anyway, we're doing, what are we doing here? We're doing Wednesday's puzzle. Yes, it is. Luke K. Schreiber, the constructor. My game is paused. I'm ready to play. Yes, what is the theme? Don't know yet. Is there a theme? Probably. Is there a bonus theme item? Maybe. You know that right now. I don't. But if you're watching and look at the title of the video, and if it's looks like it's a crossword clue and there's a number in parentheses, that's how many letters there are. And if you get the answer, put it in the comments. And if you want to put something else in the comments, please do. And if you want to subscribe and like and share all those good things, go for it. Let's get back to the puzzle. All right. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, what do we have here? Experiment subject, guinea pig. That's what that is. Is that we have like things named after countries? I don't know. Phooey, fudge. And the best of the best is the finest. And nickel and dimer. Oh, a numismatist, the fancy word for a coin collector. The Brooklyn Ballers are the Nets. Special ops we have. Cupid is, I don't know. Image cultivating group. I don't know. Smoothie berry is acai. Acai, très bien. Very good. Or how good. Thin crimped fabric is crepe. Protector against stains is not argon. Is Arlon? It's like some stain, something. I don't know. Image cultivating group is an art. No. Cupid is a reindeer. Oh yes, there's Dasher and Dancer and Prancer and Vixen, Comet and Cupid and Donder and Blitzen. But do you recall the most famous reindeer of all? Okay, something to do is add. You make a sum. Feline lines are meows, like the lines that they say out loud. What is this here? Image cultivating. Oh, your PR team. Oh, an apron. It's not some sort of chemical treatment. It's you wear an apron so you don't stain your clothes when you're cooking. Airhead is a dolt. Not a nice thing to call someone. Remember, historically privileged U.S. group. Wow. New York Times going woke. Who would think? But WASP, white Anglo-Saxon Protestants, have traditionally done pretty well in our economy. Ella, Lishan, when you're talking, don't know that one. Nintendo video game. Whoa. Okay, Nintendo video game series suggested by every answer running through this one. So it's not like Mario Kart or Mario Brothers or something like that. What other Nintendo series are there? I don't know. Super Smash Brothers. I don't know. Tax-exempt campaign organization is a PAC. I thought they paid taxes. I thought political action committees, I thought were not tax-free, but maybe they're not. To complain about is to carp. I'm out of the way. I have clam, carp, guinea pig. Oh, it's animals. Oh my goodness, they're all animals. It's Animal Crossing. That's what that is. So it's not Dolt. It's okay, Animal Crossing. That's pretty cool. But what do we have here? Airhead is a dodo. Also not a nice thing to call someone, but it's also an animal. All right, the dodo bird, I guess, is extinct. All right, flightless waterfowl, something like that. Lishan, Ida Lishan. I don't know you, but I'm guessing that's how your name is. Okay, closed tightly is to slam shut, but it's got to be an animal. Closed tightly is to seal. Oh, these are all homophones, not homophones, or whatever. Words that are also, I guess, homonyms that are also animals' names. World's largest venom, that's actually an animal. Largest venom snake, anaconda, pit viper, I don't know. State fossil, are you kidding me? Of Indiana? I don't know. Jungle peeper. Something with eyes in the jungle. I don't know. What else we got here? Let's do this one. Religious figure in red is the cardinal. Yes, as in like of the Catholic Church, like a super duper archbishop. I don't think that's exactly the definition, Super duper bishop? I don't know. All right, literary lamb. I don't know. Let's do this one. Worm in every ecosystem, even the deepest oceans. Nautilus? It's not really a worm, is it? But it fits. UC Irvine, those are the anteaters. I know that one. Yay, teams. Aspiring Jedi from Jakku is Rey. She spells it with an E, so it's not the Nautilus. Not that way. All right. Rare blood type is A neg, B neg, O neg, any of those. O is generally positive. The AB is the rarest. So this is, I'm guessing it's A or B, not O. It often has card and receipt slots. How about an ATM? Interprets as a defense reads the quarterback, and the quarterback reads the defense. Samurai sword is a katana. George Orwell went to Eton, I think. It's a 4-letter thing in Britain, school in Britain. Chris, combat actor. Chris Red, there's Chris Rock. Oh, nematode is totally a worm, yes. Dandy is a natty dresser. Show advertiser is a barker. So B-neg is the rare blood type. Whoops, let's go down here. Bucko, it's not, I don't know. ID created in 1936 would be the social security number. Bucko Spore? I don't think that's right. Narrow Inlet is a RIA, like the Chesapeake Bay. Literary lion. Ah, yes. Bucko Spore? Deal with as a problem. I don't know. NDA, a non-disclosure agreement, is a confidentiality contract. Words from a volunteer. I can. I will. I'll do it. Bonnie and Clyde. I don't know. Crime duo. I don't know. Glorify is to exalt. Tennis star Monica Seles. Well, she hasn't been a tennis star for a while there, but, older generations, if you're of a certain age, you might know Monica Seles. All right, section of the New York Times. How about the arts? Deal with, to tackle a problem. That's what that is. So sport. Oh, yes. Hey, Bucko, where are you going there? Sport. Okay. Body spray brand is Axe. That's not too popular anymore, is it? Oh, back in like the 2000s. Ooh, that was a common scent. Yes. Okay. Fivers are Abe's because they have Abe Lincoln on it. Bank robbers. That's what Bonnie and Clyde were. Okay. More on edge is something tenser. How about that? Very, very. I don't know. Chinese noodle dish could be lots of things. Lo mein. Fits that. Let's go with that. World's largest venomous snake, some sort of a boa, right? I don't know, boa. Ferndine Blank Manor is a residence. I don't know where Mr. Rochester lives. I never read Jane Eyre. Actually, I don't think we were assigned Jane Eyre. We were assigned Pride and Prejudice. I kind of read the Cliff Notes. Oh, sorry, Mrs. Green or whoever was my teacher that year. I didn't read Pride and Prejudice. I started to, and anyway. Sudden loud noise. Bam! All right. Come up is to arise. Oh, it's a cobra. It's a king cobra. That's what it is. King Cobra, and it might need to be recapped. Aha, you put the cap back on your pen, you recap it. Very good. Aglet is that little plastic thing at the end of the shoelace? Yes, it is. Very, very ever so. A portent is to omen. A niche is an alcove, literally. So is that a no? Very good. A public speaking coach tell you to avoid ers or ums. Beverage brewed outdoors would be sun tea. So this is probably ums. Goes on foot is hoofs it. Oh, you also want to avoid your yeah. Kind of acid forms proteins. Amino acids form proteins. Science! All right. State fossil of Indiana, I still don't know. Quantity is an amount. Shopper at the stop is at the mall. Not anymore, but you could. Okay, I see. Mastodon is the state fossil of Indiana. How do you like that? A jungle peeper is a tree frog, so it's the mart, not a mall. Tree frog is what we have here. And spiny plant is a T-sip. Dr. Dre is from Compton. And Kool-Aid, Teasel? Teasel? Really? Okay. Hey, 31-day streak. I got a full month. Yay. It's actually a little bit more than a month, right? Because September had only 30 days. So I have 30 days of September. No, I have 29 days of September plus 2 days in October. But hey, getting there. All right. A journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. So I'm trying to build that streak back up. Thank you for watching. Let's see what we have here. So let's look at the theme first. Animal Crossing. Like it's a crossword. They're crossing words. I totally missed that. But that's pretty cool that you have a stack of. This is like maybe an extra one. We are 12 plus 3. We are 15 across, but I think we're 16 down. So Animal Crossing is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in Animal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 in Crossing. That's 14 plus 2, so 16 rows in this puzzle, a little extra. And of those 16, 14 animals in a row that make a puzzle. That's pretty impressive. Okay, I don't write these, I don't construct crosswords, but I imagine that's not easy to do. I mean, yes, there are lots of animals, and some of them are clued as animals, some of them are clued as other words, other meanings of the same word. Okay, so what do we have here? UC Irvine is the anteaters. It's not clued as something that eats the ant, but it is sort of the animal because that's the mascot. The nematode, that's clued as the animal. All right, so it's a type of worm. Then we have the guinea pig, is clued as the animal in its part when it takes place in science. Then we have a clam, a dollar. So that's not the animal clam, but it is. We have carp, the fish, but it also means to complain about. We have lion, the animal used metaphorically to describe a great. We have cardinal, the bird. No, it's describing the role in the Catholic Church, that they wear the red, I don't know, robes, whatever those things. There's probably a name for them. Alb, is that right? I think I've learned that in Crosswords. I don't know if that's the right word. Then we have reindeer, clued not as the real animal, but as the mythical animals that carry Santa's sleigh. Yeah, for those of you who are big Santa Claus fans, not really a part of my family, but that's okay. Nothing wrong with him. Seems like a friendly guy. Then there's the dodo, is an airhead. Now the dodo was a flightless waterfowl, I believe, that is no longer alive. But it's also a not nice thing to call somebody who might be a little bit absent-minded. Oh, there, a big dodo. Actually, do you see people say that anymore? It sounds a little bit dated. I don't know. Young people, do you say dodo anymore? Please comment, young people. All right. Historically privileged U.S. group. So we have WASP. I mean, there is the bzz, bzz, bzz wasp that stings you, ouch. Or there is the white Anglo-Saxon Protestant angle to go with. So that's what you went for. Nothing wrong with that, I guess. And seal, they could have gone with Kiss from a Rose, right? The early 90s, late 80s. I guess a cappella R&B, right? Kiss from a Rose. Okay, da 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 da. You, my power, my pleasure, my pain. I don't know the words, but they're awesome. They were around the same time as Boys to Men, doing that vocal harmony that crossed over and made the pop charts. Very, 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 very talented. All right, but that's Seal. World's largest venomous snake is the king cobra. Okay. State fossil of Indiana. Didn't know that about the mastodon. And the tree frog is a jungle peeper. Yes. Okay. I don't know what this word is. Teasel is a spiny plant. And I don't know who this is. Ida LeShan, who wrote When Your Child Drives You Crazy. So I'm going to look those two up because they're interesting to me. And I see something I don't know and I have the opportunity. I want to learn. So that's what I'm going to do. If you would like to learn with me, stick around. If not, thank you so much. Please subscribe if you haven't yet. All right, trying to build up that base. Thank you so much. And be on the lookout because in just days, I will put out my first Puzzmo.com video. Check it out. You can check out the website. Parts of it are free, parts of it are subscription. But I'm going to be making some videos as well to support that. So looking forward to that. But we will take a look. Should we do Ida LeShan first? We should do Teasel first. Let's do Ida LeShan. All right, just in case there's an unfortunate story that we can then shift and end on a high note. Because I'm guessing Teasel is non-controversial. I don't know. Ida LeShan. Do you? Let's find out. If you are Ida LeShan, wow. First of all, you're famous enough to be in the puzzle, even though I don't know yet who you are. That's pretty impressive. Second of all, no, there is no second of all. If you are Ida LeShan, wow, that's pretty cool. Ida Edamame, Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu, Edapapi Palaniswamy, Edam Lee, Edam Cheese, Ida, okay, no, Ida space, no, not yet, Ida L, Ida Lou Walton, Ida Lord Dixon, Ida LeShan, or Etta LeShan. All right, here you are, the number 3, Etta L. And what do we learn about you? Oh, not a lot. Was married to Lawrence LeShan, American psychologist and writer. American writer was, okay, lived to the ripe age of 80. Writer, TV host, counselor, educator, playwright, voice of respect for the inherent integrity of children. I like that. And hosted How Do Your Children Grow in the 1970s. Education is in danger of becoming a religion based on fear. Its doctrine is to compete. Oh my. Our children are being led to believe they are doomed to failure in a world which has room only for the top. Okay, she's not wrong. In all our efforts to provide advantages, we have produced the busiest, competitive, highly pressured, and over-organized generation of youngsters and possibly the unhappiest. That was in the 1970s. Oh, sweetie, have you seen the kids today? They're a little bit wound. They're a little bit wound. We're trying to do our part, but yeah. Oh boy, the conspiracy against childhood. It's better to be over the hill than under it. An ombudsman for children. Wow. Okay. No photo of you in your Wikipedia page, but that's what we got there. So should we look for you, Ida LeSean? Yeah, let's do that. Ida LeSean. What's your story here? Wikipedia page, thrift books, top 25 quotes. Died at 79. Was advocate for children. Encyclopedia.com. No photo. Images. Oh, you look like someone I know. All right, I don't think you're that person, but you look a little bit like someone I know. All right, cool. Well, here we go. All important progress made by the human race has its roots in daydreaming. You are poster worthy. You got some good poster quotes here. When we truly care for ourselves, it becomes possible to care far more profoundly about other people. Ooh, this is good. Yeah, you got some good quotes. All right. And the other thing we want to look up is a word, and that word is right here at the bottom of the puzzle. Bottom of the grid, 70 across. A spiny plant is a teasel. Teasel? I'm guessing you were trying for weasel, but you couldn't make it work with aminomastodon. I don't know. I don't write these things. Maybe not. Maybe you're like, teasel, that's the one. Or maybe this was T-set and you decided that coot wasn't really something you could spell. Oh, what was this? Kool-Aid. Oh, okay. It's not like Kool and the Gang. Celebrate good times. Come on. It's a celebration. All right. But teasel. Spiny plant. What in the world is that all about? Let's find out. I think it's in Wikipedia. I think there's a Wikipedia page for the teasel. Let's see. Does that show up on screen? No, it doesn't. So I got to go back to this one. These show up, right? Yeah, they do. Okay, so here we go. T-E-A. Wow, teams and organizations of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. T-E-A-S. Teasing Master Takagi-san. Teasing Master Takagi-san. The movie. Teaspoon. Okay, tease with an E. T-set. Teaser. But not teasel. Teaselville, Texas. Or Dipsacus. Dipsacus. Genus of flowering plants in the honeysuckle family Caprifoliaceae. Teasel, spelled L-E, redirects here. Oh, here we go. It's also teasel. S-E-L, Z-E-L, or Z-L-E. So pick anything that looks like it's T, like T-E-A, but then the Zol is any, you spell it however you want. And, all right, that's flexible spelling. I kind of like that. What happens if they pick that on the spelling bee? If you're a kid, you have to spell their version of teasel. Or maybe you just have to spell Dipsacus. All right. Derived from the Greek word for thirst, refers to the cup-like formation where the sessile leaves merge at the stem. Teasel derives from words relating to the verb to tease. The dried heads of the plants were used in the textile industry to raise. Oh, not tease like nah, but tease like when you like you sort of you tease, you pull up, and the fabric sort of comes up, right? So you tease. You can tease your hair. You can tease. Okay, so that makes sense. So teasels because the dried heads of the plant were used to do it. Cool. Prickly stem and leaves in the inflorescence, science, of purple, dark pink, lavender, white flowers form a head on the stem. Never even heard of these things. They look pretty. Carnivory. Oh no. Charles Darwin's son found that they are proto-carnivorous. Wow. Okay, rainwater collects where sessile leaves join the stem. This may perform the function of preventing sap-sucking insects from climbing the stem, and they collect the nutrients from animal matter that accumulates within them. So they're not like a Venus flytrap that like tries to kill you, but if you're there, it will harvest you for nutrients. Wow. Or is it carnivorous? Oh, there's debate. Increased seed production dependent on amount of nature of introduced animal supplementation. Okay. European goldfinch will eat it. Invasive species in the U.S. forms a monoculture. Oh, we don't want that because it'll crowd out all native plant species and is discouraged in open lands and conservation areas. 2 moths, oh wow, were tested in Slovakia, but they have not been introduced yet. They have not been approved by the USDA. Wow, okay. So then we have a lot of species in the Dipsacus genus, and there you have it. Fuller's teasel, cutleaf teasel, Japanese teasel, spiny teasel. What was the clue for this one? I don't even remember. The clue for this one was spiny plant. All right, there you go. And there you have it. And that brings us to the end of a wonderful puzzle. Thank you very, very much to you, Luke K. Schreiber. I always pause with EI and I. EI is I, like in Einstein. IE is E sound. And I know that, and I always pause. But yeah, there you go. So Luke Schreiber. Thank you very much for making this one. I appreciate it. I'm sure many solvers appreciate it. And if you are one of those solvers who appreciates it, well, go pay Luke Schreiber. I'm not sure where and how. Or just leave a comment on here, and Luke will read it, because Luke's going to come here and read it, right? And if you know Luke, tell him, hey, check out Solve with Steve. And thank you, everybody. If you haven't yet subscribed, please do. I'm not going to bother with a bonus theme because it would just be, and maybe I will. All right, well, if I do, we're looking for an animal. All righty, have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day. I will see you in the future. Bye-bye.